Relations between angles continued. Here, student, we have three different examples, each one explaining a different relationship between angles. In the first one, we can see that, it's not an angle, I mean AB straight line intersects DC straight line at the point M. This creates four different angles. Each two opposite angles are equal in measure, and we call this vertically opposite angles, denoted by VOA. This means that measure of the missing angle, which is BMD, equals to measure of angle AMC equals to 50 degrees. In the second example, we have a different relation of angles. These all, the angles in the second figure all accumulate to 360 degrees. They all sum to 360 degrees, and we call these angles accumulative angles. This means that if I want to find the measure of angle AMD, I need to subtract all the three angles given from 360 degrees. We are given that measure of angle AMB equals to 90 degrees because it's a right angle. Measure of angle BMC equals to 40 degrees, and measure of angle CMD equals to 70. This means that measure of angle AMD, which is the one required to find, equals to 360 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 40 degrees minus 70 degrees, which is equal to 160 degrees. Now, the third example shows us one new relation between angles, and we focus here on this part here. You can see two asterisks in the angles AME and EMD. What does that mean? You are given that ray ME is a bisector. What does that mean? A bisector is a word of two parts, bi and then sector. This means that bi means two, sector means sections. So ME ray divides the angle AMD into two equal angles. So ME ray bisects angle AMD. This means that measure of angle AME exactly equals to measure of angle EMD. We are also given that measure of angle BMC equals to 120 degrees. Now remember the supplementary property where if we have a straight line and we have two adjacent angles on the straight line, then the sum of these two measures would equal to 180. Then this means that measure of angle CMD equals to 180 minus 120 degrees, which is equal to 60 degrees. That's one thing. Now, using the VOA vertically opposite angles property, then the measure of angle AMB equals to 60 degrees as well. It's vertically opposite to the angle CMD, which we've just found. Then we are left with the angle AMD to find. So angle AMD will equal to 360 minus all the other angles, because this is the angle that accumulates all together and sum up to 360. So we will subtract from it 60 degrees minus 120 degrees minus another 60 degrees, and its measure will equal to this measure equals to 120 degrees. This means that the measure of angle EMD, the part we're looking for, equals to 120 divided by 60 equals to, 120 divided by 2 equals to 60 degrees. This means that the angle we're looking for, which is CME, equals to 60 plus 60, so it's 120 degrees. Simple and easy.